Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. I really appreciate you guys stopping by every week. Recently I just went to the DPx gear warehouse and I did a review there. It turned out awesome. I had a great time. Also, I picked up quite a few knives while I was there. Yeah, I did overshop there. Janice said I did overshop and buy too many knives there. But I got this awesome package here. Look how well these guys pack their knives. This incredible. Look at the boxing. And you know how our channel works and everything. We are going to do a field test on this baby out in the field. But first we're going to go over some of the specs. But the knife inside of here that we are going to be looking at is the DPx Gear Woodsman number 6 for the 6-inch blade. So follow me down to the bench. This is going to be a good one. DP on the front with a skull. That's their embossed logo on pretty much everything from their shirts to their patches to their boxes, their hats. Also, their business cards right here are DPx Gear Hostile Environment Survival Tool. They're located in San Diego, California. You can reach them at dpxgear.com. So let's get this open right now, guys. Here's the outside of the box, too. You can reach them there in San Diego, California. So I already opened this box and everything. It's nicely packed. Look at that. Incredible packing. Also, it does come with information inside there about each knife that you buy. So each one of these pamphlets is going to be a little bit different. Here's the knife. This incredible craftsmanship on the knife. So we'll talk a little bit about the sheath, but I want to get this knife out of the sheath right now so you guys can get a look on it. So now I got this knife out of the sheath. This is a 6-inch DPx HEFT. It's designed by journalist Robert Young Pelton. HEFT stands for Hostile Environment Field Tool. This is great for hunting, bushcraft, any kind of field work, tactical use. The handle is a great design, great feel. It'll work for hours and hours of work without blistering or bruising of the hands. The chunky scales are solid and well balanced, very well balanced. The whole knife's very well balanced. Now the blade finish on this is a stonewash finish. These handles right here are hollow handles, which makes it easy to store small survival gear such as fish hooks, magnesium, whatever you prefer on putting in these handles. Now let's talk a little bit about this sheath. The sheath is an oil tanned Italian leather. Also, their logo is embossed. Well, it's not embossed, but it's stamped on here. It's got very well stitching throughout this whole entire sheath. It's got great snaps on it as well. Here's the back side. And the leather, this smells really good right now. I mean, the aroma in this gun room is just popping big time with the leather smell. Also too, you got a logo made in Italy. So a lot of the steels that I'm going to be talking about are made in Italy. So we'll get to all the specs and the rundown of this knife and get out in the field very shortly. Also, before I do all that, here's their information again in case you didn't catch it in the beginning and you skip through the video. DPx Gear Hostile Environment Survival Tool, but this is the HEFT, which is the Hostile Environment Field Tool. And here's some information on the DPx 6. right here, which is the heft. And also, if you guys haven't pre-ordered one of these yet, this is the DPx Heft 12 chop. This is incredible. I tested out the prototype there at the warehouse. But I want to get back to the Heft 6 right here, the Woodsman Heft 6, and go over the specs. So the weight on this whole entire knife is coming in at 8.99 ounces. The blade length on this is 5.75 inches. The style of this blade is either a Woodsman knife or a bushcraft knife, but you can go tactical or you can go camping, whatever you prefer. Now the steel on this is Sleipner steel, which is made in Italy. It's a lion steel that they picked for all their knives, and everything else is crafted here in the United States. As you know, this knife comes from California, San Diego, California, and the blade thickness on this is really thick. As you can see, it's 0.19 inches. It's just one beefy knife. I mean, this thing is a beast, but it's light. It feels comfortable on the hip or on a pack. The handle color on this, as we all know, is a wood finish. The handle material is a Brazilian Santos hardwood. I mean, look at that. It just pops, man. It feels good. It pops. It's just a wonderful looking knife. The overall length on this whole entire knife is coming in at 11.22 inches. The Rockwell hardness is 60 HRC. Okay, let's talk about some of the features that this knife has on it as well. The blade comes with a striker, pommel, pry bar, lanyard hole. Also, it has a bottle opener. Time to crack open a beer now that we're outside enjoying the weather. So I got an Alaskan Amber Ale right here. This is a good one. Bottle opener works fairly well, as you can see. Let's take a sip of this. Cheers, guys.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. So I told you guys that we're going to be testing out the DPx Heft Woodsman number 6 right here. So what we're going to be doing is doing some feather stick in here to see how awesome of a knife this is. So you can see my feather stick is going pretty good right there. Check out that feather stick, guys. That's one mean looking feather stick right there. That should get any kind of fire going in any kind of situation. So let's knock that feather stick off. And let's just whittle this stick away for a little bit. So you can see the heft is working like a champ, guys. So let's take all that off of there and do a little batoning test on her right now. So we got a stick about 13 inches long, and what we're going to be doing is this batoning down the side of this stick right here. And you can see that handled like a champ. Let me show you that piece of wood I just batoned right in half. Look at that, amazing work the DPx gear Heft number 6 did. Let's go back to this stick right now and take off the other side. Let's actually use the thumb ramp a little to do some feather sticking. Let's start way up here. We can start way up here on this feather stick and do a double feather stick actually.